What is up, you guys? It is Matty, and I am bringing you another episode in the Road to Champions series. Clash is just loading up. I've just turned... Oh, -10! I was only off for 5 seconds. Wow, that's annoying. 200 archers as well, and he got 14%. Can I revenge that guy? But yeah, welcome to a new episode in the Road to Champions. Oh, he's took my heroes down. That's so annoying. I was ready for a raid. I hadn't set them to guard. I'm gonna have to gem them up to hurry up quicker, because I'm definitely gonna need them before I can raid again. That's so frustrating that happened. I was literally offline for like 5 seconds, and I just want to visit this guy to see what sort of base he's got and if I'm going to be able to raid it back. Oh, it's a frustrating design as well. These are a pain to get to. I won't be able to 2-star it, potentially 1-star it. Kind of annoying. It does happen though, and that goes to show what happens the second you go offline. So what I was going to do now is show you some replays. I mean, if you look at my trophy losses, -10 was a pretty big one to be fair, considering. But yeah, it does happen. This is my defense log. Haven't really won any defenses, as you'd expect. When I'm this high in this level, when I'm this high trophy range at Town Hall 9, no, literally no defenses won. So yeah, it's been, what I've got to do is stay online, back-to-back raiding, and that will help me go up. Now, I did have an issue before where my phone kept dying. Like, the battery would run out. Even when it was on charge, it would just slowly go down, like 9%, 8%, 7%, and it would just cut off. And it kept doing it, and I kept getting raided that way. And there was nothing really I could do. So what I ended up doing is changing my phone. Basically, it's a company phone, so I just told them the battery was nailed on it, and I was able to change it over for a different phone, which was awesome. Copied all my data over, which didn't take long at all. To be fair, it's pretty slick on the iPhone, and there we go. I'm back up and running and live, so this should help. Now, if I hadn't have had to do what I've just done and start up the app, and I get raided because of it, I would be happy days and probably raiding right now as well, because my army's nearly ready. In fact, I've only got a minute left until my balloons are done, so I'd have done a quick raid here and now. But it's no problem. I'll have to. We deal with these things when you're this high in trophies. But as you can see, I'm at 2997, and before I lost those 10 trophies, I was at my highest ever of 3007. Which is awesome. So I'm in Master 1 now, which is again is great. I'm relatively low on loot. I'm running out of gems. It's been about a week since the last episode, to be honest, because of my phone issues I couldn't push. I hovered around 2950, and it was only in the last day when I changed my phone out, I've just jumped up a good 50-60 trophies and been able to get up to a Master 1. So now it's going to be the long hard push to Champions League. Now it's like the 10th of June or something like that, or the 11th maybe. And what was I going to say? Yeah, it's the 11th June. It's Thursday. The weekend's coming up. Then that's probably going to be the time when I'm able to push. Now, had I not gone raided, this would be the point where I can go in and win, and raid, yeah, but obviously I can't. I've got to not get impatient either. That's the key as well, because now I could easily go in without my heroes and lose a raid and go back even further. So at this point, yes, it's frustrating that I don't have my troops. It really is my heroes, but I'm just gonna have to wait, because if I go in and lose, I'll be even more annoyed, and that'll just ruin the whole night's worth of raiding. So let's show some live raids of what I've been doing. Now, as you can see, this is my attack log, and for the most part, I mean, that was a snipe. That the second one up, bottom one's a snipe. Second one, 49%, nearly got the 2-star for 14 trophies. That would have been amazing. When I got another 50%, a 53%, a snipe, another snipe, and then a 52% as well. So I'll show you this 52% one. You can see the type of base I'm raiding. I have to say, I think I've dramatically improved on my raiding ability at the moment. It's, yeah, massively. So if you see on this type of base, yes, all three expos were pointing down, and what I saw here is a lot of percentage to the bottom and some percentage towards the top. So I used my balloons to distract while my minions cleaned up on the top half. I wasn't really going for... I was hoping I was going to take both archer towers down, but I didn't. Now, classic mistake here. I tried to take the queen down with those minions, but the minions got distracted by the clan castle troops. So what I would say is always just take the clan castle troops down first. And again, look, I tried to take the queen down and it didn't work. So don't do that. Take the clan castle down first, always, and then the hero, the queen. So use the lightning, minions to clean up now, that last witch, and then queen was low on health. I could have used a lot less minions is all I'm saying, so that was kind of worrying. But now I focused my attention on attacking from the bottom because there's so much percentage. Oh no, sorry, I dropped a couple of balloons in on the sides to get those percentage points, and then my main attack was going to be down the bottom. So as you can see here, I did use a rage spell, as you can see, and I was trying to get to those archer towers. Now I was able to get to the one on the right, which is great, and I was hoping I could get to one on the left as well, which I did, and that meant I could drop all those minions down here, get me some elixir, get me everything, and yeah, you can see the percentage points were starting to rack up, which was very nice. I'll speed it up a little bit. There we go. When you're at this stage and you've got your heroes left and there's buildings everywhere, it's not much of a worry at all. I was sort of in range of the air defences at this point, but what I did, dropped my clan castle on the right hand side here. Most of them got took down by a bomb, which was annoying, but I had one building going down there, and I think I didn't even need my heroes in the end. So yeah, easy raid. Had about 5 buildings on the 4 buildings on the left hand side and one down the bottom there, which I could have used my heroes on if I needed. Oh sorry, I did drop my hero, look, my king. But yeah, not too bad a raid at all. So if we go into the next one, that was only for 5 trophies. Here is for 11, which is much better, so 33 were available, or 34. Again, now the 3 expos were pointing down, there's loads of buildings on the outside, so it's nice and easy. Don't know if I needed that rage on the left there. I dropped 4 balloons on the right hand side one, because when it's covered by an air defence, I think that 4 balloons is about enough to do it, if it's covered directly by an air defence. So I took the top arch towers down and started dropping the minions around to take those buildings down. So then I wanted to do a main attack sort of on the bottom, and I figured if I could take down that arch tower and those air defences, I could clear in a really nice... There's a huge amount of percentage points down the bottom. So what I did, tried to take out the air defences as well. That was kind of important in my strategy. I wanted both arch towers, sorry, to go down. Yeah, air defence and arch tower. God, I'm struggling to talk. As you can see, they've got the clan castle troops to deal with now. I was sort of panicking at this point in the raid. I was like, the time is ticking down and I need to get those clan castle. I've got minions still alive that the clan castle will run into. But luckily those minions went into the path of death. There they go. So now I can lure that CC, because you can't finish the raid without taking down the clan castle. So I lured them down to the bottom left, down here. I had 2 more wizards that were stuck at the back, so I needed to get them in first. I kept dropping a couple of minions, get them nicely bunched up so I can drop a single lightning to take them all out. Here goes in the lightning, biff baff boff. Most of the wizards have gone down. I think there's 2 left there. A couple of minions just to take down the last, and we got 1 minion there, and it's down. So now I could just plump in loads of minions all the way around to clear out these extra buildings. And you can see again, I was getting close to 40% quite quickly. I think 40% is the part where if you've got your clan castle troops left, you've got your heroes left, and you can see buildings, you know you're going to go okay. So I just threw in the rest of the minions down the bottom here. And it's quite funny, I think a dual air bomb took pretty much down every single minion. I thought, oh no, but I hit 50% anyway. Had heroes left as well. So again, it's an easy raid. I just threw some extra minions in to get the gold, so I was able to leave with 115,000 gold. So that's, again, good position to be in at that part of the raid. So it's all about base selection, to be honest, and that's where the patience comes in. So this raid, I've got 7 trophies here, and this one, it was an easy snipe. Where is it? There, with 1 minion, but there was 2 of those elixirs were sort of, or 3 of them, or even all 4 of them really, are relatively accessible. So I threw in my minions there, and then I threw in extra minions to basically go and get that elixir. There we are, look, 1 storage down. I think I went for the left hand side one next, which I did. Cleared the pathway in, dropped a few more minions on, that one's down, and then I did go in for the top, but the minions sort of split off a bit wrong. I used some balloons to distract, but it didn't really work out as I planned, and that was the 27%. But that's I think that was the raid that got me up to Master 1. And the last raid I want to show you is one I did. See the time difference, 8 hours to 55 minutes ago, so I did a full day of work, and then before I left work I did a raid, and I'll show you the raid. This one was a bit more risky, to be honest. So with this raid, you can see this on the bottom, there's 2 groups of 2 arch towers, and on the top side I didn't really need to worry too much about about taking down any defences. So I threw in a couple of pockets of balloons, got the clan castle out and ready, needed to lure them into a single spot so I could kill them. I'm just speeding up a bit. Got the clan castle all nice and together, took those witches down, the little bitches. Or didn't take them down, what's the point. A few minions on just to finish the job, and then I need to take down the left hand side arch towers as well. So once the clan castle was down, I think I was able to start spreading some minions around. I don't know if I did it at the top yet. Nope. No. Just wondering where I'm going to attack. Yeah, I did that. There go the minions down, look. Spreading them around the base, and there is a double arch tower on the left hand side as well. So dropped in some couple of balloons there. But I was mainly doing it so to distract while my minions did the clearing up, to be honest. I just wanted that outside one. And then I also dropped some balloons down the bottom. You can hear Ben's back home now. And at this point I did really start to panic. I was like, shit. But I had loads of balloons left, and most of the outside buildings had gone. So I was like, right, I'm going to have to take down some core defences now. So I chose the bottom, and I chose the bottom because there is a expo pointing up there, and I didn't want, so this left hand side was my target really. I wanted to take down those defences, and then I could drop some minions in to finish the job if I needed to. As you can see, every time the defence goes down, adds up the percentage, which helps, and the balloons destruction took down another building as well. Dropped in some more balloons on the left hand side, and then luckily they used that rage, took down that arch tower and another building as well, 41%. And then I think I chose the right hand side over here because I saw some buildings there from memory and I'll be able to do it. So speeding it up, there we go. Dropped in a rage as well, followed by some minions so they could start shooting the buildings. That arch tower didn't go down. I did panic. I was like, oh no. But then I threw the clan castle in, and well, yeah, if you have a look now, 49%, one more building to go. Through my, sorry, they were just minions. Threw my clan castle in up here, and it was a dragon. Got the 51%. Happy days, easy raid. So there's some revenges for you. What we're going to do now is go into a live raid. Ooh, here we go, you guys. This is a potential nice looking raid. Just looking at what I'm going to need to do. Lure the queen out. Where's the CC? So we might, because of the clan castle, we might attack from the top first. Just something to think about. So we'll try that now. I'm going to try 3 balloons and a rage spell, and then another 2 balloons. It's kind of maybe too many, but we'll see. Yes, the one balloon got to do is a little trick. I'm just going to lure the clan castle troops up to the top where I want them, and use a lightning to take them all down. And there's the lightning, straight onto the clan castle. And I didn't do too good actually. Sometimes the lightning can be a little bit temperamental, but when that's the case, you just got to drop a few more minions down. And there goes the queen. Maybe that's enough minions, hopefully. There she goes. Now what we need to do is speed up a bit. So I'm going to drop a rage there, 3 balloons there, 2 there, to take down the arch towers, a couple of minions around as well, and 3 more balloons down there to maybe take down air defense, and it did get it. Awesome. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to shift our attention to the bottom. Now I will use a rage spell down here to send them straight in. A couple of minions down as well, because I need that air defense to go down. I also want to take, maybe I didn't need 3 balloons there. That arch tower down as well, because we got some percentage. Wow, that's annoying. Down here. I'm guessing there's going to be one more there, yeah. As you would expect. So we're moving nice and high up in the percentage now. 58 seconds to go. So what I'm going to do now is drop the rest of my minions over here, and the clan castle minions as well, because that horde, there's no wizard towers close. They're going to get me the 50%. Nice and easy, unless there's an air mine. Nope, there it is. I just realised I hadn't even looked for what trophies are available, which isn't good, by the way. We've got a minion taking down the elixir storage over there, which is good. Is there any more elixir we can take? Does not look like it. Don't really need to waste the heroes at this stage. Maybe I might use the queen to take a little bit of that dark elixir. There we go. I don't know if it's taking much of anything. Oh! Surprise the king a bit. And there we go. Raid done. So that, unfortunately, was only 7 trophies. I didn't look how many trophies were available, just saw the nice raid. It's an easy mistake, but we got a nice chunk of elixir as well, which helped on that one. Helped retrieve back from that -10 loss anyway. So what I'm going to do now is go into the next raid. Here we go, you guys. We are into a replay, and firstly, let me tell you about this base. I've attacked it quite a lot before. The first thing is there is 1 expo pointing upwards, but 2 are down, and if you look how far away it is, it really doesn't cause that much of an issue in the raid. Especially at the top half, you can see all that percentage you can gain. So I always sort of attack this type of base, and yeah, you get lots of. Well, yeah, I think it's a relatively easy attack, to be honest. So the way you do it, or the way I do it, is I clear out the top, and then soz. I can't even remember how I did it. Yeah, attacking from each side. Now the thing is, obviously the cannon and mortar can and do distract the balloons, so it's just worth noting that. But take down the right hand side archer tower, and I don't know if I dropped the minions yet. I think maybe I did. But as you can see on the left hand side, I dropped the balloons straight onto the mortar instead, just changing the flight path slightly, and then I've dropped 3 balloons to begin with, and another 3 to take out that arch tower. So now I was able to take down the rest of those buildings on the left hand side. Now you shift your attention to the bottom, and looking at, there's only 3 army camps that side, and there was like 4 plus a hidden Tesla on the left hand side. So what I decided to do is use all the rest of my balloons to take out, well, try and take out all those defensive buildings. So let's see how they got on. While they did that, just in case they didn't make it, I'd already dropped my minions in to see how they're doing. We're up to 44% already. Got minions taken out. Oh no, they're dying. So we're at 44%. And yeah, just a case of dropping down the rest of the minions. Had a clan castle as well. Don't know if I dropped the clan castle yet. I just wanted to see how they would do. The minions are doing great. Got me up to 50% already. So happy days there. And can't remember if I dropped the clan castle or not. Don't think I did. But easy 7 trophies. Happy days. Oh, here we are, you guys. I remember this raid. This one, obviously a snipe. First things first, that queen needed to come out. So I lured her out, dropped some minions on her to take her down. That's quite funny. Yeah, she went down. An airborne came out and destroyed all my minions, so it's kind of annoying. And then I managed to lure all the clan castle troops out. But what I did is drop some balloons. I didn't realise I'd load all those clan castle troops, to be honest. Threw some minions straight onto the town hall as well, and by the time the minions had got over to the clan castle, the town hall had already gone down, so it's quite an easy one. It's sort of a snipe, you know. I knew I was going to do it, I wasn't worried at all, but it's just a bit of a pain in the ass snipe, to be honest. Next raid. Looking at this base, now you can see I saw a lot of percentage at the bottom. 3 expos pointing down, there's a bit of percentage at the top, and most of the arch towers towards the top as well. So what I thought I'd do, it was a level 40 archer queen, so I lured her out and killed her. And my main focus was going to be to take out everything at the bottom side and the left and the right, so I can take out all those percent the buildings really. So I started dropping some balloons on, forgot that they'd be distracted by the cannon and that sort of thing, and they didn't do too well at all. Dropped a few more balloons, I don't think they did very well either, so I gave them a rage spell. And if you look, I mean, they didn't even take down that air defense, so I dropped some minions on it, and they did finish the job for me. So I sort of learnt my lesson on that side. So on the right hand side, I dropped a lot more balloons straight onto the defences, and they did do a better job. I mean, they even got to the wizard tower and took that down, and then the Tesla as well. So, but a lot more. I learnt my lesson on the one side and applied it to the other, which was good. I think, is it now the point where I went for the arch tower? I sort of failed at this as well, to be honest, you'll see in a minute, because you see that cannon there, the balloons won't go for the cannon instead of the arch tower. But anyway, I dropped some minions on to start clearing out or taking down the buildings that I've cleared at the bottom. Dropped a minion or two at the top as well, but I thought I'd leave those buildings for clan castle or towards the end of the raid. So I dropped 3 balloons over there to go onto that arch tower, but they went for the cannon, which I was kind of like, oh, okay, not too happy about that. So I dropped some minions behind it anyway, so they could start clearing out while the defences were distracted, and it did work. So happy days there. 38%. I could see I had another 3 buildings going down here, so I wasn't worried at all. I knew that I had some percentage at the top and the left and the right. Had another 3 buildings to the left, so I dropped a minion there to take down the army camp as well. Now, I can't remember if that I did drop a couple of extra minions on that cannon to make sure it went down, which it did. And now I have heroes, I've got clan castle, and I've got some more minions left. So I dropped some minions at the top and the clan castle. Now I dropped the dragon to the left, so it'd go to the left on that other barracks, but the clan castle came out. So while the clan castle came out, I dropped my king down. I did have a lightning as well, so once that builder there, I think I went for one of them. I didn't want to drop the queen. I could have dropped the queen, but on the right, but I just thought I won't bother damaging her. And that was that raid. So another 8 trophies there. Nice amount of dark elixir because the storage was on the outside, and it was a max base as well. So always happy to take down a max base. It's another raid, guys, and yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. As you can see, 3 expos pointing down. My strategy for this one was, firstly, that Inferno towers do quite a bit, have got quite a good range. So what I did is, there was a direct path straight into the Inferno, so I thought I can take that down. There's a lot of percentage in buildings towards the bottom hand side of the map as well. So if I can take down a lot of the bottom and drop some minions in to take down the those buildings, I'll be doing okay. I probably didn't consider that the 2 arch towers quite centralised there as well. That would be giving some great coverage, so maybe not the best strategy looking in hindsight, but we'll see. I think I pulled it off. So anyway, I started dropping some minions down to take out the buildings. Obviously there was no clan castle, no arch queen either, so it always all adds up. When it's a more difficult raid but there's no arch queen and no clan castle, it makes me more likely to risk it. Because you don't need to waste a load of troops on. Well, you don't know if there's a clan castle or not, to be honest. But when I found out there wasn't, I was quite happy about that, which made the raid that bit easier. So anyway, now my strategy was I wanted to take down those arch towers at the top because there was quite a lot of percentage up there. So once they were down, I was able to drop some minions, I think, around the top, as you can see. Then it's a case of there was an arch tower on each of the left and right hand side, but I had 6 balloons left, which obviously equates to 3 balloons on each one, and I can leave these percentage points for the king or clan castle a bit later on. So as I dropped the 3 balloons on each arch tower, I followed it up with some minions either side, as you can see, because I knew they weren't going to make it. They were covered by an air defence or 2 in the Tesla, and I knew they weren't going to finish the job. So dropping minions behind sometimes just allows you to sneak a few percentage points instead of trying to go for it all at the end. So we're now up to 45%. I dropped a couple minions on the right hand side as well, and now I had all those buildings on the left. And that's one pro tip I sort of recommend: leave yourself a chunk of buildings on the outside. It just makes your life a lot easier when it comes to cleaning up those last few percentage points. And as you can see, clan castle down, didn't even need my heroes, and I got an easy 54%. So what we're going to do now is head back to base. I've got a raid coming up quite soon, but my eyes are physically closing because I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a good day raiding. Masters 1. So where are we now? We're at 3,024 trophies, which I believe is the highest I've ever been, which it is. Let's see how far away from a raid I am. 112 troops, only 8 loons, so that's probably, what's that, another group of 4 batches, so that's 24 minutes plus 1 minute 30, so it's 25 minutes away from raiding, and my spells are also probably going to be another 20 minutes as well, something like that, maybe more like 17. So it's a little way off raiding. My heroes are ready. I've got troops in my CC, so if I go offline I can defend. And what we're hoping for now is that I just lose 1 trophy. Anything below 10 trophies would be nice, but I'm also prepared if I get big raided and lose 20-30 trophies, then it's not the end of the world. It's the weekend tomorrow. I can push back up because it'll be Friday. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's been a little while since I recorded one, and it was a fun one to do. So I hope you enjoyed it.